Hi, my name is Toby Briggs, and I'm the Engagement Director at Friends of the River. In May, I worked with a grassroots team to engage citizen advocates to send a clear message to El Dorado Irrigation District, or EID, about their recent water rights permit request to change how and when they take water from the South Fork American. When El Dorado Irrigation District says they want to change the point of diversion, it matters because if you take out the water farther up in the watershed, you're taking water from smaller streams, and you're also reducing the amount of water that's flowing through the downstream sections that both wildlife and people depend on. When I started getting to know the South Fork American, I was being introduced to not only all these skills, but all these people. And it's been really incredible to learn about all the different groups of people who also love the river.
This is home for us. Camp Lotus on the South Fork American River is our place where we find our comfort. We've been here for about 22 years now. It's just a beautiful, amazing place, having access to the river this way. The river teaches us how to be humble and instills confidence. It forces us to be decision makers. It gives us all these skill sets that you never expect to happen when you get on river. But she's demanding, and she requires you to respect her. And a lot of these skill sets come out from being a guide on the South Fork American River and transferred over into real life for those when they're at work or with their families, and helps them to become true leaders based on what the river demands of them.
I do know that we have an opportunity as business owners in this industry to help people become stewards of the river.
If we lost flows on the South Fork, I mean, it would literally change the whitewater universe. And that sounds like a hyperbole, but it's not, because this is one of the main places in the world people go to have an experience on the river. And because we're so close to such densely populated areas, we can provide it to a lot of people. And as much as I love the wilderness, I also think it's important that we have this here for the masses to get an experience, whatever that experience is.
Nature is a right. We have a right to this, to access this, and a lot of folks that come from inner city communities do not have that access. And the more that you shut down, the less access there is. That is not going to help anyone's future.
I'm a guide on the South Fork, and I'm only 12 years old. What I want to be when I grow up is like a Navy SEAL. Being a guide is teaching me how to be a Navy SEAL by swimming and reading the water, holding your breath long, and paying attention more.
It's something about calm water that's really, really nice, and I think it's just going down the South Fork of the American, like you can just sit there and like look at like the millions and billions of shades of green and just kind of be with nature. And also, it's just dope.
Had El Dorado Irrigation District been able to go forward with their permit as written, it would have impacted runs on Kybers, Golden Gate, and Slab Creek. And that would have had impacts not only for the kayakers and boaters who love those sections, but for all the wildlife and the ecosystems that make those runs amazing. So because people were so responsive to that action alert that Friends of the River and American Whitewater sent out in partnership, what that meant was your responses resulted in 1,065 emails into one person's inbox, which really set that clear expectation of what the public was asking for. The result of the citizen action and getting El Dorado EID's attention is that they are going back to the drawing board to re-examine their requests for point of diversion.
I'm from this county, and it's odd to me, but I get it, that the county doesn't appreciate how important this is. And I get it because we have a lot of other things going on. 180,000 people have other ideas about how to use the water. This river is an asset to the planet. People come from all over the world and go, this is amazing.
So our work isn't done yet, but we've given the South Fork American a chance to continue to thrive as long as we as advocates continue to participate.